as realistic as possible. Yeah, and then the idea is we train those ideas so that, God forbid, should the worst ever happen, we are hopefully in a better position to deal with it. Okay? So the first thing is we are going to be close. Yeah? Like uncomfortably close. Yeah. Riley is going to throw a right hook. Why is Riley going to throw a right hook?
He doesn't like you.
Okay. Say, emotional damage aside, say, why is Riley going to throw a right hook?
Why?
Yes. 90% of the population are right-handed. In most situations, certainly most situations I've ever been in, it's nearly always been that right-handed. Okay? So Riley's going to throw that right hook, and I'm just going to close in. Yeah? Like, generally what happens if someone throws something at your head? Flinch. Yeah? It is still that flinch reaction. I'm just trying to turn his flinch into something a bit more useful. Okay? Certainly more useful than doing that. Okay? So on the first count, Riley's going to throw that right hook. I'm just going to turn it into it. Really important, I just don't get my hands out. I'm probably strong enough to stop this because I'm bigger than Riley, but if you're facing someone bigger than you, you are going to want to be getting your body weight in. This is the first count. On the second count, my left hand is going to catch Riley's wrist. I'm going to hit and then stretch. Okay? Get the strike on the side of the jaw to get that wobble. If you hit someone in the side of the jaw, all of that shock goes to the brain, and that's often why we have this wobble if you get that connection. Yeah? So that's what we're aiming for. And then I'm going to stretch out just in case that doesn't work. If Riley tries to throw something else, like he's in a much worse position. Okay? From here, I'm going to use my knee. Okay? The idea of shooting that right foot forward into the nickwash, I'm going to use to attack like the stomach, maybe the groin if it's close, his inner leg. Okay? Then I'm going to use that teardrop shape to hook. And then the double hip or nuke is not poking someone in the eye. Please, never. Okay? This shape here is almost perfect for this position here. Okay? This is not only very good for stopping Riley, but low grades, you may not have heard of this, like this idea of this fence. Yeah, it's essentially our guard, but in a more real situation. Riley is now my fence. For instance, if Riley has any friends who are trying to gang up on me, come near me and I will squeeze. Or I am in this position where, of course, I can just pull and finish, throw and get away. Okay? So, on the first count, Riley's going to throw that hook into it. Second count, I'm going to strike and stretch. Third count, I'm going to knee. My right leg is going to go behind Riley's right leg. This throw is very hard. Person being thrown, do not stick your hand out, do not stick your head back. Sweep, control, control. Okay? Thanks, Riley. Where you part? Up. Yeah. Up. Up. And then down. Yeah? The floor will catch you. Don't worry about it. Okay? Try. Yeah? So think like if your head goes down, like you see an awful lot of people have this wind up, or like this sort of what, like, none of that. Yeah, guys, like if you're in this footed act, this feeling should be enough to get you up. Yeah? Again, for those of you doing competition, like try and get that tuck. Yeah? Like you don't necessarily have to jump high, but if you have that like tuck, it looks like you're jumping high because it looks like you are up for long. I'm not, but I'm still coming down. It's just my feet are staying elevated for longer, yeah, which gives the impression of height. A right hook is going to come, okay? Here. Really important when you do this, try to avoid going down by the wrist, okay? Because there's a very good chance it will just keep going, yeah? I'm big and strong enough that I can do this to Riley's elbow and stop this, but again, you could still be in this position, yeah? If you're confident, just attack this sort of like joint between your shoulder and your chest. You will find it stops the hook at the source, yeah? It's a really nice one, but you need to be quick, you need to be confident. If not, like, this is fine for now. Yeah? From here, like, I'm not going to use Mikazuki. I'm going to use a knee. Normally, turning your back on an opponent in a situation like this is a really, really bad idea. Again, we've got to do something to match the kata, and hopefully the fact I've just kneed him somewhere is going to slow him down. Are you grateful? I'm not filled with confidence. Julie, sensei, shall I throw? And on. Okay, so right hook is coming. At least you sensei. Knee, right, send that left leg back. Okay,